Bonjour! I'm sorry, I love Julia Child. Welcome to the next edition of Carson's Corner. As I said, we're going to do flavor of the week around here. So I thought I'd welcome you all to my kitchen and share my favorite recipe. And an absolute customer favorite, my pineapple upside down cake martini. So today, we're going to make one. So get out your scratch pads, get out your sheeny glasses, take notes. So, first you need a drink. Never enter a kitchen without a drink in hand. Otherwise you won't know what you're doing. You need a mixing bowl. This is the best I could do. You need tools like this, the measuring cups. I got some spoons here. This. I don't know what to do with this, but I bet a few of you could probably figure out what you would want to do with this. I have ingredients, a whisk. Let's start. So, since this is a cake, we're going to start with flour. So put the flour in the bowl. You need a lot of flour to make a cake, otherwise you're going to have pancakes. So, that's good. Now most cakes, if they're sweet, they're going to require a little bit of sugar. So, I pre-poured some of that here. I think that was 3 cups of flour. That's a cup of sugar. And take a whisk. Mix it up a little bit. Water is always helpful to make it nice and moist. Don't you just hate that word? Moist. It's gross. Don't ever use the word moist. It's a swear word. Okay. I need eggs. I have yet to figure out why eggs go in cakes. When I was at the grocery store earlier, I couldn't find the eggs. And for some reason, they were near the dairy, which makes no sense to me because cows don't lay eggs. Think about that. It's fine. Don't tell anyone. Keep a trash can handy too, and an apron so you can just do that. Have another drink. I think it takes 2 eggs. I don't know what my recipe is. It's from the memory. It's the best way to have any kind of recipe. Don't write it down. Or if you do, hide it where no one can find it, but you don't hide it from yourself. I do that all the time. It'll be fine. Whisk that up a little bit. The best recipes are kept to yourself, or from like your grandmother. Something that kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. I mean, this looks really good. It looks really good. So now I am. Julia would be so disappointed in me right now. You can never make anything without butter. I don't care what you eat in this world. If it has bacon or butter in it, that's what makes it. You're like, oh, why does this taste so good? And they say, because I put butter in. Not margarine, butter. And it tastes real good. Almost as delicious as my $2 teenies. So, Julia likes to use butter. Ooh, butter! Ooh. I like to cook with Julia. So just throw that in there. Mix it up a little bit. Why are these eggs still here? Okay. Then I perfected this recipe by by a secret ingredient that I learned from one of my favorite queens. It's Dakota Cummings. How you doing, girl? I put in a little bit of Crisco. And Dakota can tell you that it's good for everything, whether you need a little bit on your face or in your hair. It's good for all those things. But just take a little bit of that, and it'll lubricate it real good, so it goes down nice and easy. So, mix that all in. And have another drink. Now, after you've had a drink, you need the most important ingredient. Now, I need to clean my hands. These beautiful zebra print napkins. Zebra is our signature print. So, the next most important ingredient is the pineapple, because this is a pineapple upside down cake. You take a large knife and confront the pineapple. That's what Julie would say. Confront the pineapple! If I'm going to confront something, I'm going to ask it why it didn't call me anymore, or why it didn't pay for dinner that one time, or why it left its clothes all over the house. I'm not going there right now, but you take the knife and confront the pineapple. After you've confronted the pineapple, you should end up with these gorgeous little rings. These pineapple rings, these are perfect little circles. I know I didn't show you my trick because you need to figure it out. So, have these to be able to go in the bottom of your pan. That's good. They also work for a great garnish on a pineapple upside down cake. So, you throw these in the bottom of the pan. Try to get the pan. Get a spring-loaded pan because it is upside down after all. So, throw a bunch of these in the bottom. Make it all prettiful. Then you take your mixture, which is still sitting over here. Just to add to the pineapple. And then you pour all the mixture in the pan, set your oven to bake, however long that is, until delicious. That's usually how long I leave something in the oven. Oh, one thing that I like to, help make sure that it comes out is get some parchment paper. Pineapples out. Line the bottom of the pan with the parchment paper and then throw the pineapples in the spring-loaded pan. That way it'll pop out real good. So, pour the mixture in. Scrape it clean. Get it in there. And then take your pan and put it in the oven until you finish your drink. After it's set in a while, out of your oven should come a delicious pineapple upside down teeny. I'm usually faster at making these, but I had to show you step by step how it's done. So, come see me this Tuesday and try everyone's favorite flavor, the pineapple upside down teeny. I'm Carson Dixon, shaken, not stirred. Bonjour!